Today is a sad day for me. Not because Metal Gear Survive launches today, but because I always imagined that my first video regarding the Metal Gear franchise would have been something totally different. Something celebrating the insane genius that is the Metal Gear universe. A video on how the franchise changed the landscape of console gaming for the better. A video analysing the epic soundtracks the games have produced over the years. Hell, a video solely dedicated to one of my favourite video game villains of all time, Psycho Mantis. But alas, it is the 22nd of February 2018, and I'm here to try and answer one simple question. Can Metal Gear survive this? We all have our own favourite video game series. When you develop strong attachments to a franchise, it's easy to become blinded by your fandom, to assume that nothing can derail its momentum, and surely it would never be stopped dead by just one bad game. Unfortunately, history has proven that to not be the case. Just look at how EA have given up on the likes of Dead Space and Mass Effect, two franchises that produced excellent titles and that were cast aside after just one unsuccessful title. In many cases, the development team aren't even the ones to blame for the poor return on investment. Unrealistic short development cycles, combined with high sales projections, can take out any game franchise at any time. So am I saying that I want Metal Gear Survive to be a smash hit and to sell above its projected sales figures? No. And I know I'm not alone in thinking this. Just look at the like to dislike ratio on the reveal trailer and all the negative press it's received. Most people don't want this game to succeed. Public perception of Konami is at an all-time low, and I do not have the time to go into all of the details. But in case you missed out, people are mad at Konami for cutting off their product in Metal Gear Solid 5 and selling it separately at a ridiculously high price, pushing Metal Gear Solid 5 out the door still in development and missing the game's final act, leaving unfinished, beautifully recreating some of Metal Gear Solid 3's most iconic cinematics and using them exclusively in a pachinko machine, signing off on a fan-made remake of Metal Gear Solid 1 and then cancelling the project, cancelling Silent Hills after the stellar PT demo, the inhumane way the employees at Kojima Productions were treated. Seriously, look it up if you haven't heard specific details, link will be in the description. The way Hideo Kojima was forced out of the company, banned from attending the Game Awards 2015 to accept any awards of Metal Gear Solid 5 won, and how they kept the powerful Fox engine which Kojima Productions had created for themselves, and microtransactions. Let's just say no one's going to argue with you if you were pissed off at them, but does this mean that Metal Gear Survive will fail and take the rest of the franchise down with it? It easily can, as many people want to see Konami fail, even at the expense of the Metal Gear franchise. I've had conversations with friends that said the smartest thing Konami could have done with Metal Gear is nothing. Lay low for a few years and then return with a remake of the original Metal Gear or even Metal Gear Solid 6, but honestly, I think people would have rallied against whatever they did, and they've no one to blame but themselves. Hilariously, despite all this, I think Metal Gear can survive this. Sure, Survive itself may flop horrendously, but Konami can embark on a redemption tour afterwards, say that they're sorry for their past transgressions, that they've learnt their lesson and they want to make it up to the fans. Start by releasing a collection of all the old Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid games ported for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Maybe follow it up with another remake of Metal Gear Solid 1 or even Snake Eater remade properly. Then go on to make Metal Gear Solid 6 or, much more likely, Metal Gear Survive Pachinko. I started writing the script for this brief discussion hoping to answer the question, can Metal Gear survive this? But now I find myself asking what I believe is a much more important question. Should Metal Gear survive this? At the moment, I believe the answer to that question is no, which pains me greatly to say. We're not going to get that final act for Metal Gear Solid 5. Metal Gear Survive has been released. Hideo Kojima is never coming back, and there is no going back. I think the only thing that should be done is to let the Metal Gear franchise rest in peace. Maybe something can come from it in the future, but for now, it's time to put aside the gun and live. Anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think. Leave a comment and let me know if you plan on buying Metal Gear Survive. Would you like to see more from the Metal Gear franchise, or has Foxdie completely corrupted it? Hit that like button if you'd like to see more discussion videos or for me to go into more detail on this topic. Check out my other content and don't forget to subscribe. I've been Jay for the Argonautless YouTube channel, and I'll catch you on the next video. Hopefully I won't keep you waiting, huh? Cheers.